Go, go, go. Oh. Get the bike muddy. Covered in mud. Maybe give it a bit of throttle. Oh my Jesus. First gear. Brake on. Nothing, all clear. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. And today we're going to find out if you can actually take a 20-year-old GS off-roading with more road-based tyres than off-road. I've come with my friend Gary, who's behind me on his Ducati. He's advertising his own channel, but luckily he's not linked into this mic, so you won't have to listen to him. So I've only got my Metzeler Tourance tyres on today, so I think we're about 80-20 road bias. Right, here we go. A nice beacon to let us know where it is. Just always be careful coming onto gravel roads like that, because if you go on quick, you come straight off. But I know he's going to be shouting at me to he needs to put it in enduro mode and do an update. And nothing like this. Ready? You know what you're doing? Yeah, but one person ahead slightly. It's easier in second gear, going a bit quicker. Oh, you know. Oh yeah, to be fair. So just watch the massive potholes. That's why you don't want to be side by side, otherwise you can't go around them. Oh, it's not too bad here. It's still a bit paved underneath, just surface dust and gravel really, isn't it? There's a bit of a crater there. Yeah. Yeah. I can feel my rear tyres slipping. I'm going to need a new set, I think. How straight is the trail? Yeah, it's fairly straight. There's not a lot of like twisty bits, but I mean there's lots of like long bends and things, but you're mainly going in a straight line, which is what you want if you're learning, I think. There's a couple of bits that get a bit muddy, like that's where I fell off last time because I tried to go around the mud. I think you have to just brave it and go through it. But when I say I fell off, it wasn't really serious. It just, I tried to go up the embankment. I thought it was solid, and it was solid mud with compacted mud with like a soft mud on the top. So I just lost it and then dropped the bike in a ditch. But it was all right, no damage or anything. This is the better bit of the surface, as it starts to become a bit more gravelly. Yeah, it's a bit keeping upright, isn't it? I think the biggest thing that can't be overrated with any of this is like your fitness. I don't think, if you're not fit enough, I don't think I'm not saying you can't do it, but I think you're going to struggle a little bit. There we go. There's a bit up here we could stop at. Just keep going for a minute. Yeah, I remember I said about fitness. I'm not saying that I'm fit by any means, but I definitely can do this for a few hours. You're squatting. That's what you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be stood upright. You're supposed to be like, you imagine like a jockey on a horse, I think. Again, I'm not training anybody. And keep the power on, it keeps your front wheel going in a straight line. As soon as you come off the power and then turn the bars, or put too much weight into the bars, I think you're a goner. Something that I haven't sorted out yet that I need to sort out. I need some proper enduro style pegs. Cheers, mate. I think that my problem is that these are just so narrow. Here's a good place to stop. There we go. A little playground. So first gear. Turn with your feet. Right, we'll stop for a minute as you sort your stuff out. Watch this. Be a bit careful, people on the track. I can't quite get the rear wheel spinning and flicking out. Soon maybe. I've probably just filled my rear tyre up with mud. To find the two heaviest bikes you can find and take them off-road. I found this bit quite helpful for learning to sort of control the bike when I wasn't comfortable. Right, we're going back on the trail then. Right, ready? Oh no, that's not me. If it was stones, it must have come from somebody else. Oh, I'll try and get my feet in a slightly more comfortable position. I think the other thing to remember as well is I've got cast wheels, not spoked, but the thing that I sort of thought about this, and my decision is that the cast wheels are slightly lighter than the spoked wheels anyway, and if I damage one of these wheels or the rims or something like that, I can replace them for about 100 quid on eBay, whereas if I damage the spoked wheels it's like £300–400. I think that there's definitely a place for cast wheels with off-road tyres on. I think they look really cool. We're going to head down that path, by the way. Otherwise we're going to go into a fence. This is it wasn't that mud wasn't really there the other day. That's the difference in the weather. A little trick I have found, that if you're going through mud like that, I just throttle off a little bit and then I just sort of leave the engine to carry it through. Otherwise any sort of sudden movement and it'll spin you off. So this is the old Shaftesbury Drove, I think, or part of it anyway. There's some bits of it that are just going to be too difficult for us in this weather. So it says somebody got that caravan there. Try and avoid some of this mud. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, be careful. That's when it goes wrong. When you're just getting comfortable enough, and then it's like, oh, that was close. Yeah, confidence over ability. Go on then. Well, at least you know that your bike can actually do what it was made for. That's good. Alright, am I going back in front or are you going to speed up? Cool. I've got to come over to the left. Oh, I think this is where the mud comes up, you know? Yeah, I'm going to assess it, I think. Because it's a lot muddier than it was. Are you going first then? Alright, well, we decided we're going on the left track, haven't we? So yeah, I know, that's why you have to kind of just be gentle with it. Maybe give it a bit of throttle. Yeah. Oh, that we're alright. We're alright now. There's nothing. Oh, that was just that muddy bit. Then you just got to get the power on when it's dry and get the power back off and hope that the engine braking doesn't slow you down too much. You riding in front or? Cool. Let's give that a go. A bit bumpy here. No, we don't want to do that because then you end up, like, if you end up getting a bit unstuck, you got nowhere to go. And I like to move around quite a lot. Here we go. Example. So I'm sort of looking up quite far ahead because if you look at the ground you fall off or get a bit stuck. Well, this bit of the track's not been too bad. There's a little road up ahead which is okay. I'd probably up. Oh well, bit of mud for the bike. I can't remember, I'm sure this is the one we didn't go down, but I can have a look. Maybe we did. My feet are killing me a bit though. I've definitely got the wrong boots and the wrong pegs. I'm just checking. I was just checking we were on the right trail. That was byway restricted, so no motor vehicles. So whereas we can stay on this one. Yeah, you just got to keep the power on and stand up. If you sit down or slow down, then you're in trouble. Oh my Jesus. I think this is not such a great idea. I think we should go back. You can try and ride through that if you want. I just don't think, I'm not going to risk it. It's too much. Like, because if we get stuck a bit further down, we've got to come back through it anyway. Yeah, I think, what do you think? Let's go back to the main road, I think. I think you got to know your limits with this. Oh, at least I didn't drop it. Oh, that gravel's a bit deeper. On that side, I'll go back to where I came from, I think. Oh, here's the Tenere, isn't it? Bit muddy down there. All right, mate. Should we wait at the end of the track for a little bit and see if they turn round as well? Oh, I'm going to come flying past on the right. Just watch out, because, well, maybe your tyres are probably all right, but mine are probably full of mud, and it's a bit steep. So interesting little fact about where we are. There's actually some regiment badges, I think they're regiment badges, on the side of the hill up here, which is how I remembered where we were going and where we were going to get off and where we are, because it makes it a lot easier. So they're just on the side of the hill up there somewhere. It is quite nice to be back on the road for a minute, isn't it? It gives you a bit of a rest. So like I say, the next part of the track is a bit bit more downhill, lots of gravel. There's also some really horrible concrete, they're almost like speed bumps or sleeping policemen, and I guess that they're there to retain the gravel, but you just got to be really careful, because if you go over it at the wrong position, you'll probably bottom out onto the skid plate, or worse. I should probably say we're not sponsored by Quadlock yet. Here we go, low gear, look up the hill, brake on, brake off, power, and then slow down for the electric car. Another hairpin bend up here, come out wide I think. First gear, brake on, nothing, all clear. Do you know what? It is really nice, this little bit, isn't it? It is a bit like that, Switzerland and stuff. Although it's a little, the roads are but it does look a bit like that. I'm just going to come in here, and then I'll let you put it back into enduro mode. You got it? We'll do enduro mode here. That's it, enduro mode. ABS off. Although I think I turned that off when I put a new clutch in it permanently. I don't have it anymore, I deleted it. So because the problem with this bike is that it's such a faff to do the ABS bleed, because you've got to plug it into a GS 911 tool or a Motorscan app or a BMW computer. You've got to change the fluid, there's fluid in the pump, it's not just one attachment down to the caliper, it's got like a pump in the middle, so you've got to fill it up. Oh god, I remember this bit from the other day. Hold on. Oh, I got better because I didn't need to stop then. Right, I think, if I remember rightly, the gravel is a bit deep, so I ended up riding the rut in the middle. Watch out for the pheasant and the, wow, and the rabbit. Look at that, wildlife for you. Look at the rabbit. First time I did this, I wasn't really riding that fast. I'm not doing much now, about 30 miles an hour, but you notice the difference. When you're going faster, it just stays straight until you come off, I guess. Oh, this is where it gets a bit rutty. Well, I'm just going to push through. Be all right. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Try and avoid the mud. Oh no, just stay in the middle. Just stay in the middle. You'll be all right. That's what I did. I'll stop up here for you. There we go. Now I see you. Yeah. Oh no, I'm going to have to censor most of what you say, to be honest with you. This is brilliant, isn't it? Oh, bump. Boy. Right, this is the bit. Yeah, this is the bit that gets, that's one of the first concrete bumps. I'm on front at the minute, but I've turned the brakes off. I've just stopped braking and switched over to engine braking in first gear, because you've got to go over these speed bumps. I will use the front brake a little bit, but I'm just being really careful that I don't bottom out, because it's not got a, I mean, it's not horrendous ground clearance, but could be better. When you pull the clutch in to apply the brake, you speed up. It's a bit unnatural. All right, I'll pull over here. Push your knees into the tank. Yeah. Yeah, braver than me, I think, but a bit of a rock there. Yeah, I got the same. My knees are sort of supporting everything, so that's right. Yeah, this is one of the bumps I saw. I was like, what? You wouldn't want to get caught out on that. There you go. Maybe this is the only corner. I think this is the end of the old Shaftesbury Drove now, because it comes out to the main road. So what we'll do is we'll pull over and reassess. He's left, he doesn't like us. I'm going to have to get some better tyres for going off-road on. Although, to be fair, these haven't been that bad. I thought I was going to get stuck in some of that mud, and I didn't, so... Oh look, we're all going in here though. Okay, ready? They are. Something. They are sandwiching the car. Unless they're going to go and get a sandwich. Maybe they're doing that instead. That's more likely. Oh, right, so the plan is then we're going to head back towards one of the other trails that was not too bad, seeing as the weather's come in a bit shit. And then that hopefully means we'll get home okay and at a reasonable time before it gets a bit cold and horrible. No problem. Yeah, I'm not that upset about it. I'm just saying, like, I have to be home by 3. There's the they're called the Foyne badges I was mentioning earlier, like the regiment badges. So and then the green lane is actually at the top of that hill. I'd be interested to know if that track is, I think there's a gate on there. Byway, except no motor vehicles except agricultural vehicles. So yeah, you're not allowed to do it. But instead we've got this little hill climb. Brilliant. Just left when you get to the top of the hill, mate. And then we'll go down a bit and then I'll sort all the settings out on everything. I'll turn the maps off as well. Oh. Hey, if you go through those puddles, your bike will look dirty. Pulling away in second. Oh. Oh. It does get a bit muddy, doesn't it? Yeah, you got to be nice to people on these roads, because if you ever get stuck, they're the ones who are going to find you. Oh, here's the mud. Oh, well done. Well done. Yeah, you can go through it with those tyres. I just haven't got the tyres, and the sun's coming out as well. Hey. Oh. I'm getting that rear wheel spinning on this. Right, what we'll do is we'll stop up here for a minute. Here he comes. Get the bike muddy. Get covered in mud. Take pictures. Okay, and then have some nice views. Getting back on the road again. Get caught up with that transit. Oh, it's funny, isn't it? If you ride for a minute sat down, you suddenly realise like how hard it is. You've got to be stood up and you've got to keep the power on, otherwise it's just very uncertain. So maybe that's any advice to anyone learning to do this or taking inspiration. It's harder sitting down. It's actually easier. Get comfortable standing, get a good position and keep the power on. Oh, something hit the bike. I'm gonna check my bike's all right. It was a bit big. I'm just gonna stop up here. Hang on. Yeah, I know. I think it definitely hit the bike. I don't know where it went. No oil. The exhaust seems to be okay. Yeah, sure. Oh, that smells hot. Yes. It's caking itself on. Oh, right. Yeah, everything seems alright with this. There's no oil, so well, there's no oil under it. Right, you staying in front? Or go on then. I love the noise that this bike makes. Right, go on then. Oh, I think this is our little playground. Yeah. Don't do it at the same time. Now. Coming up on the right. I think that the problem is, for the minute, my tyres, as great as they've been today, and I've had fun and everything, I think I do want something a little bit more aggressive, like those Pirelli Scorpion STRs, or the other option is the Mitas Enduro E07 Plus. I've heard that the Dakar ones to avoid. I'm not sure, I can't remember why exactly, but something that I've read in places. The good thing about your tyres is that they've got enough, it's quite chunky blocks, isn't it? And there's a good enough like valley between the blocks that I feel fairly confident you could go through some mud and you'd actually get some grip. But if it's sticky mud, I don't know if our tyres would make enough of a difference. I definitely have to sort these pegs out as well. The standard ones are just like razor blades. Do you know what? I'll probably just buy some off Temu and see how I get on. They might not last very long, but they'll snap the first time we go off-road. I'll pack the BMW ones that I've already got in the bag just in case. Oh, I think we're at the end of the gravel. I think we're heading into the tarmac now. Oi. Did you forget there was a road? Good job I'm with you then. Oh. Going right through these ruts, aren't I? Boy. This is the perfect trail to start learning on, isn't it? It's just a bit of gravel, a little bit of mud, nothing that challenging, loads of room. You meet people all the time, so if anything goes wrong, there's always somebody there to probably help if you need it. They could leave you at the side of the road, to be fair, but this is the old Shaftesbury Drove. Nice, lovely views. I haven't really looked at them because I've been focused on this surface, but they're nice out the corner of my eye. And that's it. Then we're back to the start with the totem pole. Oh yeah, we did skip the hill, didn't we? But to be fair, probably a good idea. Yeah, no, I think that the weather was getting a bit bad over there. We could have got really caught out. Anyway, I should probably end the video with something. So thank you for watching, like and subscribe. This video wasn't sponsored by Quadlock or Shoei or Ducati or BMW or Senna or GoPro, but if any of you work for any of those affiliations or companies, please let us know, get in touch. We'd be happy to use your equipment and video. Send us free please. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye bye. What should we call it? Two asthmatics go off-roading. No, we're not two middle-aged men. You're middle-aged, I'm 30. I'm at the end of my youth, but you're already into middle age. Nationals! Oh, here's a horse. Hang on, get back up. Oh, shit. That's how you do it. I think that should be the opening of the video. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, follow Dorset Advanced Motorcycle Adventures. I've just renamed your channel. What's it called? Dorset Advanced. Oh well, I'll put a link in the description. Go, go, go. Well, I can't use that either.